The Shalom Israel. We're gonna start the I.S.U.P.K scripture breakdown for Jamaica. All right. We're going to the we're trying to go into maybe the 12 tribes breakdown. So first verse we'll go to is what you call it again? Genesis. All right. Genesis 49. All right. Or Genesis 49. When you get that, we're gonna start it. All right. We have some Jamaica on there. How about that one? Anybody across the you have any questions? Anybody in Facebook? Whoever on Facebook, you all have any questions? We're gonna try and touch on the characteristics of Israel. All right.
You might have to mute his own.
Yeah, you could tell him. Well, you could tell him. Let him know you might have to mute it.
What is it?
You have any question?
La.
All right, let's go. We're gonna start at I tell you, Genesis.
All
right, let's start at Genesis.
49?
Yeah, Genesis 49 and 49. 49:1.
49:1. Book of Genesis, chapter 49 and verse 1. And Jacob called unto his sons and said, gather yourselves together.
All right, so the I.S.U.P.K, we already did the research on this a long time ago. That's why you see the 12 tribe sign at every camp. You understand? Like we had scholars who went into this book and did all the research necessary to show the different tribes that are on the earth today. Right? Remember, we scattered throughout the earth. You understand? But the majority of us, right, of each tribe won't be in a particular place.
Right.
Because the white man, he knew what he was doing. He knew how he was going to divide us. All right. Which is?
The book of Genesis, chapter 49, verse 1. And Jacob called unto his sons and said, gather yourselves together, that I may tell you that which shall befall you, Salakia.
All right, befall you, right? So before you get that, right, before we go all the way into it, go to Jeremiah 31 and 36. Jeremiah 31 and 36. All right. So he was telling them to gather around him. Come around. So I'm gonna tell you what's going to befall you in the last days. And what days are we in right now? According to the scripture, according to prophecy. Yeah, so I'm pertaining to this scripture. We're basically in the last days. All right.
The book of Jeremiah, chapter 31 and 36. In those ordinances, depart from before me, saith the Lord. Then the seed of Israel also shall cease from being a nation before me forever.
Right, say it one more time.
The book of Jeremiah 31 and 36. If those ordinances depart from before me, saith the Lord, then the seed of Israel also shall cease from being a nation before me.
From being a nation before me.
Forever.
Forever, right? Read on.
Verse 37. Thus saith the Lord, if heaven above can be measured, and the foundations of the earth shed out beneath, I will also cast off all the seed of Israel for all that they have done, saith the Lord.
So the Lord basically telling you what? What's the Lord telling us here? Anybody? What's the Lord telling us here? Come on.
He's saying that if Israel don't keep the law, statutes, and commandments, basically, then he will cast them out forever. But Even if he casts them out forever, that don't mean that they are not his people. As much as you can measure the heavens, if you can, or measure the foundations of the earth, you know what I'm saying? He will also cast out Israel. But if you check the foundation of the earth, it's still there. And the heavens, you can never measure the heavens. So that means he will not, put away Israel forever.
All right, the Lord ain't gonna never put us away forever. You understand? Like you have to understand the Lord, he's a merciful Lord.
Right.
You understand what I'm saying? You know, at a time when Moses had to plead with the Lord not to kill us off all of us. You understand? Moses pleaded with the Lord, and the Lord let hear Moses out, and he did not kill all of us. You understand? Now go back to
Genesis.
Genesis. And read that for me.
The book of Genesis, chapter 49, and verse 1. And Jacob called unto his sons and said, gather yourselves together, that I may tell you that which shall befall you in the last days.
That which shall befall you when? In the last
days.
In the last days. Read on.
Verse 2. Gather yourselves together, and hear, ye sons of Jacob, and hearken unto Israel, your father.
And hearken, meaning listen to what he's going to say. You understand? Listen to what he's going to say. All right, read on.
Verse 3. Reuben, thou art my firstborn.
Right? This is who?
Reuben.
Right? In the Hebrew, what you call him?
Ra'aban.
Ra'aban. Right? And those and that would be the people from where?
From
who are those people?
So,
come
on. Just slipped my mind. From Guatemala to Panama.
From Guatemala to Panama. You better be sure.
Let me be sure and make sure I don't.
Be sure. All right. Yeah. So Reuben was his what? Was the firstborn. Right?
Reuben, the Seminole Indians.
The who?
Seminole Indians.
All right, so we gotta make sure. Right, those are the Seminole Indians. All right, today most of them you'll find where in Florida. Right? And he's saying what? Read it again.
Reuben, thou art my firstborn, my might.
My what?
My might.
Read on.
And the beginning of my strength. The excellency of dignity.
Right.
And the excellency of power.
Right. Excellency of power. Right. What does Rabban means? Right. It means behold a son. Right. And it says what? Read it again.
Verse 3. Reuben, thou art my firstborn, my might, and the beginning of my strength, the excellency of dignity, and the excellency of power.
Read on.
Verse 4. Unstable as water, thou shalt not excel.
Unstable as what?
As water.
As water. Right? Read on.
Thou shalt not excel, because thou wentest up to thy father's bed, then defilest thou it.
All right, what is it saying here about Reuben? What did the firstborn do? Come on.
He slept with his father's wife.
He slept with his father's wife. And we know that what? That's against what?
Against the law.
Against the law. You understand? You can't sleep with your father's wife. You understand? Reuben did it. Now what is his father saying here? Read. What is Jacob saying here?
Because thou wentest up to thy father's bed, then defilest thou it.
You understand? And what is Reuben known for?
Power,
and what?
And dignity, excellency of dignity, and the excellency of power.
Now go to where you at and go to 1 Chronicles 5 and 18.
Cannot one cancer.
No. That's for somebody else. No. Let's sit right here with this.
Cancer.
All right. Now, he was unstable as what? Water.
As water.
You understand?
Can't.
Meaning what? You can't control, you gotta be controlled.
Can't.
You understand? Now, read on.
He went up to my couch. Verse 5.
Right? Meaning he went into his bedroom. He went and slept with his what? Woman, his wife.
Can't.
Right? Verse 5.
Simeon and Levi are brethren.
Mm-hmm.
Instruments of cruelty are in their habitations.
All right. This one I definitely had to get his story on. You understand? This one I definitely had to get his story on. All right. Where's the story for this one? Right? With Reuben and with Simeon and Levi. Get that story from me. You understand? And you understand what the father is saying here. I mean, they put the father and them in complete harm's way when they did what they did. Right? Look for when they kill all the Philistines, kill them, they make them circumcised. All right, that circumcised. They told the Philistines that if they circumcise themselves, that is after the Philistines went and raped their sister. You understand? All right. So it says Simeon and Levi are brethren. And who is Simeon and Levi? Why he's looking for it? Simeon and Levi are who? Those are the people where Simeon and Levi are located today. Those are mostly your Haitians and your Dominicans. You understand? And they were what? They say their curity in their hands. You understand? What they're known for across there on that island, that what? That machete. You understand? The machete that is known for on that island. Right? And it's saying what? Read one more time for me.
Verse 5. Simeon and Levi are brethren. Instruments of cruelty are in their habitations.
Read on.
Verse 5. Oh, my soul, come not thou into their secret.
These people here, I mean, you see Levi with a machete, Simeon with a machete. You don't want to be around these people to see how they deal with each other, kill each other. You understand? And Jacob is describing what's going to happen in the last days. You don't want to be around, you know what I mean, in the midst of them, the purity. Right? And as I say, where they're from, they're the Haitians. Those are what? Your Levites. Your Levites and your who?
Your Dominicans.
And your Dominicans.
They live on Hispaniola.
Right? Those are Loya and Shemaiah one. And what does Loya means? Join to me. Right? And Shemaiah 1, affliction heard. Right? Those are, that's the meaning of their names. Okay? Which is now how to get a story, man. This story with Simeon and Levi. All right? Let's see if I can get it quick here for you. All right? Let's see. Give me 1 minute. All right. Oh boy. Don't get it. All right. Let's see. Let's search very quick. All right. Boy. We'll come back to that. We'll come back to it. So verse 6 says, "O my soul, come not thou into their secrets, unto their assembly, my honor, be not thou united, for in their anger they slew a man, and in their self-will they dig down a wall." You understand? And this has to deal with that same situation I was speaking about. I think it might be Genesis 34.
34.
All right, go to Genesis 34.
And 36.
Yes. And 26.
26. Come on.
All right. All right. So give me
Genesis 34 and 26.
Yes.
26. Come on.
Let's read this. Let's get a story.
The book of Genesis, chapter 34.
Start 34 and 1. I'm going to just skip through.
Come, sir.
All right. Go ahead.
The book of Genesis, chapter 34, verse 1. And Dinah, the daughter of Leah, which she bare unto Jacob, went out to see the daughters of the land. Verse 2. And when Shechem, that's the word?
Yeah.
Shechem.
Yeah, Shechem.
Verse 2. And when Shechem, the son of Hamor, the Hivite, prince of the country, saw her, he took her and lay with her.
He what?
And lay with her. And defiled her.
Meaning what? Meaning what? He took her and what?
Defiled her.
And defiled. We had Genesis 34 and 2. He took her and defiled her. What does that mean?
It's like saying he raped her.
Yes. You understand? This was forced. You understand? Like this here, he took her, right, and defiled her. Right, read on.
Verse 3. And his soul cleave unto Dinah, the daughter of Jacob, and he loved the damsel, and spake kindly unto the damsel.
And spake kindly unto the damsel. Skip to verse 5.
Verse 5. And Jacob heard that he had defiled Dinah, his daughter. Now his sons were with him, Salakia. Now his sons were with his cattle in the field, and Jacob held his peace.
And Jacob what?
Held his peace.
Why is saying Jacob held his peace? Because this was something horrible. That was done. You understand? Read on.
Until they will come. Verse 6. And Hamor, the father of Shechem, went out unto Jacob to commune with him.
All right, to commune with him. Right? Why? Because something evil just happened. Right, read on.
Verse 7. And the sons of Jacob came out of the field when they heard it.
All right, they heard this and they were pissed off. All right, read on.
And the men were grieved.
All right, they were vexed. They was angry. Read on.
And they were very wroth because he had wrongly fallen in Israel in lying with Jacob's daughter, which thing ought not to be done.
Right.
Verse 8. And Hamor communed with them, saying, the soul of my son Shechem longeth for your daughter.
Right, so after you do that horrible thing, after he raped his sister, now his soul longeth for her. You understand? Read on.
I pray you, give him to wife.
Right, read on.
Verse 9. And make ye marriages with us, and give us your daughters unto us, and take our daughters unto you.
Right, so he trying to come here and what? Negotiate.
All
right, because what his son did was not right. All right, so he come here trying to negotiate with Jacob. All right, read on.
Verse 10, right? Verse 10. And ye shall dwell with us, and the land shall be before you. Dwell and trade ye therein, and get you possessions therein. Verse 11. And Shechem said unto her father, and Shechem said unto her father and unto her brethren, let me find grace in your eyes, and what ye shall say unto me, I will give.
All right, read on.
Verse 12, ask me never so much dowry and gifts, and I will give according as ye shall say unto me. I don't understand.
All right. So okay. So basically, Shechem, right? And Shechem, he's the one who did what?
Rape.
He's the one who raped.
Conference.
So basically, he telling you what?
Yeah.
Dowry ain't gonna be a problem.
Oh,
wherever they want.
You're gonna pay for it.
Yeah, wherever they want.
Conference.
Because right now he head over heel.
Mm.
All right, for this sister after you rape her.
Mm.
And you see something that nice, and you know she can't be with you according to law. We ain't supposed to marry them.
Conference.
You understand what I'm saying? But
Conference.
because he see how to put it, he saw advantage, he took it.
Conference.
And he raped her.
Conference.
Right? Read on.
Right. But give me the damsel to wife. Verse 13. And the sons of Jacob answered Shechem and Hamor his father deceitfully, and said, because he had defiled Dinah their sister. Verse 14. And they said unto him, we cannot do this thing, to give our sister to one that is uncircumcised.
You understand?
Cannot one can.
Right? In those days, you were not circumcised, you were looked at as one of these people, as a heathen. Because on the 8th day, according to the law, you're supposed to be circumcised. And if it wasn't circumcised, you were basically cast off from being part of Israel. All right? Read on.
For what, Salakia? For that will reproach unto us. Verse 15. But in this will we consent unto you, if you will be as we be, that every male of you be circumcised.
So he telling them to do what?
Go circumcise.
Yes. He's grown man.
Right.
He's saying, in this way, you want to do this? Yeah. You got to go
circumcise.
Cut your foreskin.
That's good.
All right? Read.
Verse 15, right?
No, 16.
Verse 16. Then will we give our daughters unto you, and we will take your daughters unto us, and we will dwell with you, and we will become one people.
All right. So he gave them a speech here. Now unto your cog, you know what I mean? You ain't gonna pass this up.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like you ain't asking for a dowry, nothing. You just asking me to what? Go cut my foreskin?
Right.
I'm going. I read on.
Verse 17.
Go on.
But if ye will not hearken unto us to be circumcised, then will we take our daughter, and we will be gone.
And read on.
Verse 18. And their words pleased Hamor and Shechem, Hamor's son. Verse 19. And the young man, Salakia, what's that word?
Deferred.
Salakia. Verse 19. And the young man deferred not to do the thing, because he had delight in Jacob's daughter.
Man, you know what I mean by deferred?
He decided, I'm not doing it.
No.
Or he preferred.
Oh, it's almost like he didn't decline.
He
didn't decline the offer. All right. He's like, okay, this is what I do. No, he ain't deferred. He ain't like saying, nah, I ain't gonna do it. All right. And read on.
And he was more honorable than all the house of his father.
Read on.
Verse 20. And Hamor and Shechem, his son, came unto the gate of the city, and communed with the men of the city, saying, verse 21, these men are peaceable with us. Therefore, let them dwell in the land.
Right. Let them dwell in the land. Right?
So
they're peaceable. So let them dwell in the land. So remember, back then, right? Remember, where does Israel come from? Israel when will we call when did they start calling us Israelites?
When Jacob wrestled with the angel.
Right. Now you're hearing here, this is who? This is Jacob. So his name hasn't been what?
Changed to Israel
as yet. Right? So now they're small, what? They just a family, a small family. You understand? So this is his wives, his daughter, and his sons. You understand? Now these people, they have a pretty much what? Large. They have a nation, basically.
They have a nation.
Larger group of people in the city. You understand what I'm saying? So they're basically, what you're trying to say is they're outnumbered. So it's like, these people are being dwelling here with us peaceably. You understand? If it wasn't peaceably, then we'll have to go to war with them. All right, read on.
These men are peaceably with us. Genesis chapter 34 and 21. These men are peaceably with us. Therefore, let them dwell in the land and trade therein. For the land, and behold, it is large enough for them. Let us take their daughters to work, to us for wives, and let us give them our daughters. Verse 22.
Read on, yeah.
Only therein will the men consent unto us for to dwell with us, to be one of to be one people, if every male among us be circumcised as they are circumcised.
All right, so they was being, okay, you Africans, you want to be part of us? You gotta do
what we did.
What we did when we was 8 days old. So you're telling these grown African men, let's do this. You want to be with my sister? Then you have to go through this process. Right, read on.
It's verse 23. Verse 23. Shall not their cattle and their substance and every beast of theirs be ours? Is the question.
Right.
Only let us consent unto them, and they will dwell with us.
Right. Read on.
What that mean? I don't want to...
Okay, so it say, shall not their cattle and their substance and every, but what we were known for?
Sheep.
Well,
sheep, cattle, and
flock.
farming and stuff.
Yes. Right. Crops, flock. We were known for that. You understand what I'm saying? So if you become one, then what they have is what? Yours. You understand? So he basically telling them, yo, we gonna be good. We're gonna be well off here. Right. I mean, this year is a deed of kapasa. Right. You know what I mean? It's like, you know what I mean? Somebody making a deal with you, you're gonna get the daughter, plus you're gonna give them land and cattle and all too.
Right.
No, you ain't passing up that. Normally the dowry should be what? The man giving the dowry.
To the father.
To the father. You understand? This was in this case they was trying to say, yo, don't worry, let's do the foreskin, and we're gonna be as one. You understand? Read on.
Only let us consent unto them, and they will dwell with us. Verse 24. And unto Hamor and unto Shechem his son hearken all that went out of the gate of his city. And every male was circumcised, all that went out of the gate of his city.
And all of them was circumcised, right? Now go back to who he is and go back to Genesis 49.
Genesis 49.
All right, and read over verse 5, and then we'll go back and finish off. So, you want to get Genesis 49 and 5. So go ahead. All right, so going back to Genesis 49 and 5.
This thing's so small.
All right. The book of Genesis, chapter 45 and verse 9.
49.
49 and verse 5. Judah.
49 and verse 5. 49.
What is that Roman numbers?
49 will be XLV. I-X.
XLVIX.
XL.
I-X.
XL.
Come on.
Okay.
Then if you could get
Right. The book of Genesis, chapter 49, and verse 5. Simeon and Levi are brethren. Instruments of cruelty are in their habitations.
Right. Instruments of cruelty. Right?
Count.
Meaning these people here, they're violent. Violent. Come on.
That's not talking about the like the roots and the voodoo and all that stuff. Is that what it's talking about?
Okay. That part also too. Right? But is it really coming into the other part? Read on.
Come. Verse 6. My soul, come not thou into their secret.
Right? Come not thou into their secrets. Because what they're doing, boy, oh boy, you don't want to see what portion they're cooking up there for you. Right? Read on.
Unto their assembly, mine honor, be not thou united. For in their anger they slew a man, and in their self-will they dig down a wall.
You understand? They dig down a wall. Come on.
They break down a wall.
But what do you mean by yes? But what is that wall to dig down?
Brotherhood.
Not really brotherhood, but it's more so wait for a wall up for
protection.
Right. So if you break that down, what happens?
No protection.
No protection. And when you finish reading, so you're going to see what wall they actually dig down. You understand? Yes, all the instrument security is that voodoo. You understand? And people be thinking voodoo is, you know what I mean, you get a doll or you get a chicken, you put chicken neck and sprinkle the blood all over the place and cast some spell. That's TV. All right, real voodoo is what they give you to eat. Remember, they were cooking for these French people. They were feeding them. You know why people can't cook?
Right.
And if they could put a hand on a few slaves, you know what I mean, they will make sure that these people do what? All the cooking. Well, these people were doing all the cooking, and they knew what to get to make it eat, to make it walk like a zombie, to make it be boo-booing all over the place. You know what I mean? It can't stop. You know what I mean? Right? Read verse 6 now.
Come. Verse 6. O my soul, come not thou into their secret, unto their assembly, mine honor. Be not thou united.
Be not thou what?
United.
So you trying to wonder why they're on the same island.
Right.
And they're what? They're not what?
United.
They're not united. You understand?
Kind of.
And this was going to be before them in the last days. You understand? What's that day to the Lord?
1,000 years.
1,000 years. You understand? We in the last days. Right? Read on.
Verse 7. Cursed be their anger, for it was fierce, and their wrath, for it was cruel.
Cursed be their anger. When these people angry are. You know what I mean? Can I pull up for you an angry mob of Haitian or angry mob of Dominicans? You will understand why the Lord said you want to be, you know what I mean, in the midst of that. Right? Go back to, let's finish off Genesis 34. And I think we are 25 now.
Book of Genesis chapter 34 and 25. And it came to pass on the third day when they were saw Salaki. And it came to pass on the third day when they were saw that two of the sons of Jacob, Simeon,
they were what?
When they were saw.
So they cut that foreskin, and what happened?
They were saw.
They were sore. They're in pain.
Right.
You know what I mean? They were in pain. Lord know what he do when he said 8 days old. You understand? You're grown man doing this. You're gonna be up in that bed sore as can be. Can't touch it, can't do nothing. You know what I mean? You laid out. They mean you can't go swing a sword. You understand what I'm saying?
Okay.
All right, read on.
That the sons of Jacob, Simeon and Levi,
All right.
Dinah's brethren, took each man his sword and came upon the city boldly and slew all the males.
And slew what?
And slew all the males.
You understand? Slew all of them. Were they right for what they did?
Canada one can.
Were they right?
Last.
Why you say that? Let me see. Abada one. Akaya.
Salaki, sir.
Or sister.
Salaki, sir.
Were they right?
Khan, sir, they were.
Huh?
Khan, they were right.
You're sure they were right?
Repeat.
I say you're sure Simeon and Levi were right.
Well, yes. Let me take it.
Let's read on and see if they were right. It's almost like asking if Nathan was right for what he did. Right? He was right.
Okay.
That spirit of I'm gonna get revenge.
Right.
You need that spirit. You understand? You want the spirit of wanting revenge. You need it. Even today, the white man, he deserved death.
Right.
He did to us.
Right.
Right? But we know he ain't gonna take up arms and go kill him.
Right.
Every one of them, slay every one of them. You understand? You can't go do it, even though your spirit will be right. You understand? It's much like the cops. Remember, it had some time when the cops, not sometimes, but it had a time when the cop killed a brother. I forget what killing this was. I think it was either in Atlanta, Texas, somewhere. And a brother,
sniper.
Yes, he went out there and was killing the cops. Now, the vibe on him to go out and get revenge, that was right, but not going out there and killing. You understand? UPK teaches you how to turn that whole zeal for justice in the right way. You channel it in the right way. Where you go out and speak and try to turn your brothers and sisters back. You understand? Wait for until Christ come back to actually get that judgment.
Right.
You understand? In this story, what happened? Jacob out with these Hamites. A deal. You understand? They went against what their father out. All right. So read on.
Verse 26, 25 again.
No, 6.
Verse 26. And they slew Hamor and his son with the edge of the sword, and took Dinah out of Shechem's house, and went out. Verse 27. The sons of Jacob came upon a slave. The sons of Jacob came upon the slain and spoiled the city, because they had defiled their sister.
They had defiled the sister, you understand? So these two men went in there and slew one of them. And then the other sons came and destroyed the city, right? Took wherever they had. Right, read on.
Verse 28.
And whatever resources they had, they took it. Read on.
They took their sheep,
right, you understand?
And their oxen, and their asses, and that which was in the city, and that which was in the field. Verse 29. And all their wealth, and all their little ones, and their wives took they captive. and spoiled them, even all that was in their house.
You understand? They basically took to the spoil them to the point where they now took these women to do what? To be what?
Wives.
Maids.
Maids.
Right? Read on.
Verse 28.
30. Jacob coming now.
Verse 30. And Jacob said to Simeon and Levi, ye have troubled me to make me to stink. So like you said, I read it again.
Yes, read it again. So you understand what the spirit they had was right, but what they did, that action of going out there and killing, Theta already, Jacob already set it down, established a deal with these people. No, I ain't saying the Hamites were right. The Hamite was right for raping his sister.
Right.
He was wrong off the break. You understand? Right, read on.
I read it again. Genesis chapter 34. And Jacob said to Simeon and Levi, ye have troubled me to make me to stink among the inhabitations of the land.
Why? Because in Israel, your word is your what?
Your bond.
Your bond, basically. You understand? When we will, that's why Christ said, let your yea be what?
Yea.
And your nay be what?
Nay.
You give your word, that's it. You understand? In here we well, promise is going to come to camp. No. In here, if you're a man, you're a grown man, and you say, sir, I'm going to do this, I will do this, I'll do that, then do it. You understand? It's your word. Now, Jacob is saying his reputation is going to be spoiled because of this. Read on.
Among the Canaanites and the Perizzites.
Because when these other Hamites hear this, they're going to be like, don't make no deal with these Negroes. To hell with that. Can't make nothing.
They don't keep
their word. Ain't going to keep the word. You understand? Read on.
And I, being few in number, they shall gather themselves together against me, slay me.
You understand? He break that wall down. That protection. They basically tore it down. You understand? Like they was like, when they ready for your ark, Levi and the Dominicans, boy, you understand? But on the flip side, serving the Lord, they gonna be, you know what I mean, a force to be reckoned with.
Right.
You know, you finish it off?
Last.
Come on.
And I shall be destroyed, and I, my house.
Right.
And they said, should he deal with our sister as with an harlot?
Right. So they asked, they still hear the father out. You understand what I'm saying? That's why Jacob come now and tell them, you all ain't going to be what? United. Because once they unite, they're going to go against, you know what I mean? They're going to be, boy, oh boy. You don't want to be in the midst of these Haitians when they're pissed off with you. Trust me. And they're good with a machete. We call it a tree canal, a cutlass. It tear your limb off if it's sharp enough. You know what I mean? So now go back to Genesis on 7.
34.
49.
49.
7.
The book of Genesis, chapter 49, verse 7. Cursed be their anger.
Cursed be their what?
Their anger. For it was fierce.
But it was fierce. What did there was fierce? You know it is to go through the whole city with these Hamites. I mean,
all of them.
3 days they saw. You know what I mean? In them time, I mean, I don't know. The white man, they had the white man medicine, so more than like, or even if they had it, they couldn't do anything. They would have been laid up. They would have been, what's the term the white man used? I forget the term he used.
Rehabilitated?
No, not rehabilitated. I forget the term he would use for people like you have been on medication, strong medication, to the point where
Sedated.
yes,
Yes, it did.
to the point whereas you know on certain medication they tell you don't drive,
Right.
don't do certain things.
Be hallucinating.
Not hallucinating alone, but basically it's gonna pay you to sleep.
Yeah, drowsy, you'll be drowsy.
Yeah, you'll be drowsy. You understand? So you know they were basically sitting ducks.
Cancer.
And they were just going through and just slaughtering.
These
You know
men.
what I mean? So who knows? Them hammers gonna be yelling out, and these other men they can't run because you saw
things.
You understand? So the cup saying in verse 7, curse be there what?
Curse anger, for it was fierce.
But it was fierce. Read on.
And their wrath, for it was cruel. I will divide them in Jacob, and scatter them in Israel.
And scatter them in Israel. You understand? Haitian, Dominicans all over in Israel. You right?
Cancer.
Right, read on. Verse 8.
Verse 8. Judah, thou art he whom thy brethren shall praise.
Who's Judah? So remember, in Israel, who normally get the praise?
Sir.
Well, not in this instance. But who normally get the praise in Israel? That one?
One.
Say it one more time.
Before we move to Judah, question on Simeon and Levi.
You say before we move to Judah, question on Simeon and Levi.
Yes, come on.
What would have happened to Israel if the Israelites, if Jacob's word had stand?
What is that?
What would have happened?
Repeat it one more time. I'm here. But that one you gotta listen to it. Go ahead and say it one more time. Say that a little louder.
What would have happened to Israelites if Jacob's word had stand then?
I still hear you properly. Say it one more time and loud.
What would have happened to the Israelites if Jacob's word had stand?
What would have happened to the Israelites if Jacob would have passed or something? I don't know.
What would happen to Israel? Jacob would have what passed?
If Jacob's word did stand.
If Jacob had?
Right.
Who knows how the Lord would have do it? How the Lord would have do it? You know what I mean? Then whatever deal they make, they would have had to become, you know what I mean, one. You understand? But the Lord may not have us because He could have found a way out of it. You understand? That day, what Jacob was trying to do was just keep the peace. That's the reason for the deal. So that don't mean become one mean no, we all would have started marrying these Hamites. You know, now it might have been, well, you know what I mean, we have some sheep here we could trade deals, or you know what I mean, who knows how the transaction would have gone. Right? But Jacob knows that we're not supposed to marry these other nations.
Right.
You understand?
So the Most High gave them a way out.
Okay, don't think the Most High gave them a way out. You understand? Remember, where it says, I think it's in James, where it say the Most High is not he's not a God of confusion.
Oh, yeah, the
author of confusion. You understand? He's not the author of confusion. Now remember, don't think it's all Lord do this. You understand what I'm saying? Like they didn't have to. The Lord would find another way out for them that was lawful. You understand?
But they
when
did not
you want to take stuff in your own hands, you understand? A way out for Israel. You understand? But the act you did the act you did would have been wrong. You understand? It's just like
Right.
like today, like with what's his name? Like Nat Turner, right? Would you say the Lord would have make up rising and had his brothers and then killed?
And the law
How
was
that work?
established. By the time we had reached to Nat Turner, the law was already established.
No, okay. No. I think, okay, I understand. I see where you're getting at. The law was already established when Adam was on the earth.
Right.
That's why the Lord say he breathed life into Adam what? Nostrils.
Right.
The law was already in effect.
Right. But did
You
Adam
understand
have
what
a
I'm saying?
covenant? Did Adam have a covenant?
That's why the son, they were angry when they heard what the African did to their sister. One, he raped them, African. You understand? So they knew that we're not supposed to join on to them. That's why we were separate. That's why he told them what the deal was: we will become one. And you understand? Because the laws were already in effect. So don't think like the laws today is different when Adam was walking the earth. It's the
Well,
same.
what I should have probably said is that
Still
covenant
sacrifice.
would have already
That's
been
not
established.
what sacrifice.
Okay.
You understand? But we still sacrificing our lives for each other, just like what? Just like Christ did for us. You understand? All right. Abraham, you saying something?
No, I was saying that probably what I should have said is that the covenant was already established by Nat Turner. But same thing, I suppose.
Yes, it's the same thing. It was already there. It was already being made. The Lord already made or give us the laws. You understand? The problem is we won't follow in it.
Right.
And then when Christ was the one to show us how the Lord was supposed to be followed. You understand?
Con.
All right.
Answer.
1 Corinthians chapter 14 and verse 33. For God is the author of confusion.
Lord ain't the author of confusion.
Right.
No, don't think whatever you think is right. He had something to do with it.
Right.
Right.
No. You understand? Right? Them laws we have with thou shalt not murder. Right? Thou shalt not, you know what I mean? Commit murder. You understand? Them laws is not just to keep amongst us. You understand what I'm saying?
Okay.
Like we ain't supposed to murder. No, you could what? You could have self-defense. You understand? If we was at war, if we was physically at war with these Africans, then it would have been understood with Simeon and Levi. You understand? Right? We was at peace. Went in and what? Kill these Africans. You understand what I'm saying?
Okay.
Okay.
So they went totally against the law. You understand? What we have?
We just read 4:98. Just started 8.
So that was it with the Lord's not the author of confusion. All right? And give me the one where it said the Lord doesn't tempt. All right?
That was 1 Corinthians what, sir?
What did he say?
1 Corinthians chapter 14,
Verse
33.
Con.
the Lord is not tempted.
Can't be tempted. I'm sorry, can't be tempted. Can't be tempted. need to read Genesis 49 and 6. Where were we?
No, 7.
7.
No, we took Judah. We have Judah now.
Come on. Verse 8. Genesis 49, verse 8. Judah, thou art he whom my brethren praise.
Right? So Judah what? Whom the brethren shall what?
Praise. Shall praise.
You understand what I'm saying?
Come.
Like, who's supposed to get the praise? Who normally gets the praise in the family?
Firstborn.
The firstborn.
Right, come.
That's what I was trying to get to, the firstborn.
Come.
But Judah was not the what?
Firstborn.
It wasn't the firstborn. Nah. But it's who he what? His brethren shall what?
Praise him.
Praise him.
Come.
You understand?
Come.
Which means Judah, basically, he was the what? He was going to be the what? This is prophesying that he's going to be
to the throne.
the head. Yes.
Come.
Tribe. You understand?
Come.
All right. So read one more time.
Genesis 49, verse 8. Judah, thou art he whom thy brethren shall praise. Thy hand shall be in the neck of thy. The Negroes today who are really known as the Judahites.
Right. So before we go there, right? For the Hebrew is what? How do we call them?
Yahawada.
Yahawada. And what does that mean? What does Yahawada means? Come on, Hebrew Academy graduates. Well, soon to be, I shouldn't say Hebrew Academy graduates, but soon to be. Lord will.
Is it worthy of praise, sir?
You close.
It's right. About praise.
Yes. Yeah. Praise.
Yahweh is praised.
Yes. Judah. Right across in America.
Like it, sir. I got the other scripture about tempted.
Okay, come on. Tell them where you're at.
The book of James, chapter 1 and verse 13. Let no man say when he is tempted, I am tempted of God.
I'm tempted of what?
Of God.
I'm tempted of God. No, you can't say that. Read on.
Cannot be tempted with evil.
But God cannot be tempted with what?
With evil.
With evil. Right? This Bible is right or wrong.
Right.
Right.
Right? Once you bring life down to those two choices, either you're right or you're wrong, it becomes much simpler. Instead of right, maybe, or we agree to disagree.
Right.
Yeah, you understand? Once it's right, you bring it down to right or wrong. In between,
right,
life becomes much simpler. It's either black or white.
Straight.
Come on.
So being tested by the Most High is not the same thing as being tempted.
No. You can't say the Lord what?
Tempt
you. You understand? You can't say, well, I'm here and this big bottom chick was sent by the Lord.
Right.
You understand? Excuse me, you know what I mean? My example. All right? But you know what I mean? You can't say, well, the Lord sent this woman in front of my face. I should, you know what I mean, go on, just have sex with her.
Right.
You understand? Lord don't tempt. You understand? He ain't tempting you to go do nothing.
Right.
You with your lust filled behind went and did what you wanted to do.
Right.
You understand?
Count.
All right? All right.
John, we had verse 8, sir.
All right. Yeah, come on.
Genesis 49, verse 8.
Okay, first, so his hand shall be where?
Silakia.
Read it.
Thy hand shall be in the neck of thine enemies.
Right, thy hand shall be in the neck of thine enemies. What does that mean?
No.
What has to happen for your hands to be in the neck of your enemy?
You gotta be close.
Yes. You gotta be close. You know what I mean? Meaning enemy.
Right.
You understand? Right? Giving you that analogy, like he's close. He's right there. He can put his hand around the neck and just do what? Squeeze him. And that's it for his enemy dead. Right? But he's just saying his hand shall be what?
Thy hand shall be in the neck of thy enemies. Thy father's children shall bow down before thee.
Thy father's children shall what?
Bow down before thee.
Thy father's children shall bow down before thee. You understand? Come on.
That is Deuteronomy 28 and 68 a perfect precept for this?
Okay.
Meaning that we're going to slavery because we are the descendants of Judah and Benjamin, really.
No. I won't take it that. No.
I
won't use it like that. Right? So let's read one more time.
The book of Genesis, chapter 49 and verse 8. Judah, thou art he whom thy brethren shall praise. Thou shalt be in the neck of thy enemies. Thy father's children shall bow down to thee.
Bow down to thee.
Oh,
come on.
I made an error in understanding. Your he's Judah's father's children, which is the rest of the tribes,
right? Benjamin,
Levi, Simeon,
all the rest of them shall what?
Bow down to Judah.
Yes,
because he's the head,
basically. And because they really and truly, Judah standing up. Once Judah started to stand up, you will see all the tribes standing up too. And just like with Ephraim started to stand up. These are the Hispanics. It's almost, you know what I mean? Like, you know what I mean? Like
domino effect.
Yes. But Judah is the one. Once he started to stand up, all the tribes gonna get in line. You understand? Once them boys and them birds and them start walking over them field, start saying, you know what? That's it. Down with his helmet, crap, whatever, and start piling in here. You know, see, the earth gonna start quaking when that situation start happening. We gonna wake up. Come on.
So like I said, what about Gad when they say a troop shall overcome them, but then they shall overcome in the end?
Yeah,
okay,
come. They come there. All right. So, go ahead.
Verse 9. Judah is a lion. Whelp.
What's that lion's whelp? What are you gonna say?
I'm gonna say the man.
No. Look it up. What's a lion whelp? Anybody? Facebook, YouTube. What's a lion whelp?
Make sure.
Yeah. So look it up. Awan, Akaya.
Sister.
Sister. What's a lion's whelp?
Lion. Hey. What is a lion's whelp? Lion's whelp.
Come on.
Is it a cub? Like a child?
Roaring. No, not roaring. What did it say? It's just a term.
WHELP. There you go. Definition should be definition.
A youth.
A what?
A youth.
A youth.
Okay.
A young lion.
Yeah.
Okay, come on.
So a lion's whelp is what?
Young lion.
A young lion. So read one more time.
Genesis 49 and verse. Judah is a lion's whelp.
So Judah is a young lion.
Right.
So a young lion is what? We're trying to give you a
cub.
No. A young lion. A young lion. Yeah. Who mainly signs up? What's the average age for somebody in the military?
18.
Why?
Because you're young and strong.
He was out there in the field, right? Where he's so hard as his like a semi-military training little
area
right there, where it's way up and the nets drop down. You could put a 50-year-old man, an old man to do that. He's gonna break his back, his foot. Who is it?
Young man.
somebody young.
Right.
You understand what I'm saying?
Come.
Right? Not so much a cub, because a cub, he ain't really, how to say, he ain't really, me and you could, you know what I mean, slap a cub or take, you know what I mean, pick up a cub. You understand what I'm saying? You know you gotta run. You know you better have an escape plan. Plan A, plan B, the whole alphabet together for my young lion. You understand? So he's saying a young lion. Right? Read on.
From the prey, my son, thou art gone up.
So a young lion. So he's right from the prey, meaning he going up. What he hunting? You understand? He going up. Read on.
He stooped down.
Right, like them lions, you know, to be stupid. Be what? They be what's the word? Esau have for them. I don't want to say scouting, but he literally hunting. He down low because he ready to do what? To pounce. You understand? Read on.
He couched as a lion, and as an old lion.
No, but he's a young lion, but now as a what?
As an old lion, who shall rob.
Now who won't rouse him up? Come on.
The other tribes.
No, okay, don't think
tribe.
That's what he's he's just giving you a scenario that he looks like a young lion, but he actually what?
Like an old
lion. And an old lion, remember, don't think so much smart. Think so much what you need in the animal kingdom to say what? The survival of the what? Fittest. Even in our, you know what I mean? How that's how the, you know what I mean, how he thinks. Like just how life is. Survival of the fittest. You understand what I'm saying? Now you old. When you're old and afraid, what's gonna happen? You know what I mean? You need somebody to what? Protect you.
Right.
You need help. But in this case, remember, he's like he crouching down to do what? To attack his prey.
Right.
But now he becomes an old lion. So what's gonna happen? Read on.
Verse 11. Binding his foal onto.
Right, before you go there, right? So they say on
Salaki, verse 10, sir. Salaki. Genesis 49, verse 10.
Now, hold on, we had to finish verse 9. So it say he crouched lion, and as an old lion, who shall rouse him up? Who shall rouse him up to do what?
To defend himself.
No, to go kill.
To go count.
Remember, he hunting a prey. You understand? Right. He hunting. Now, as an old lion, who gonna rouse him up to go kill? You understand? Like Judah, look at Judah today. You understand? We prefer to do what? We prefer to go play basketball. We prefer to do everything else than to sit down and see how we're gonna conquer this white man.
Right.
How we gonna make sure he back in chains.
Right.
You understand? Come on.
So when it asks who's gonna rouse him up, it basically is the truth.
Yeah.
The truth gonna rouse him up.
Okay, yes. Right. This here you're learning basically is not okay, is the characteristics of
all
right. So yes, a Judite in here, he gonna be fully what?
Ready.
Aroused.
He's
gonna be a lion, basically. You understand what I'm saying? But this is just telling you for specific people with this trait.
These characteristics.
Yes. They're close to the enemy right there. They could take him. Oh, man, he wanna no justice, no peace. No justice, no peace. You understand what I'm saying? So now, who gonna rouse him up? You know what I mean? You know what I mean? Put drugs lit to us. You understand?
Right.
Make us docile.
Right.
Weed. You know what I mean? Cocaine.
Right.
Now we prefer go what? Get high.
Right.
Who gonna rouse him up? You understand? Let them put our pipe down. You know what I mean? Stop snorting coke and put our weed down. And let we get to work. You understand? Who gonna rouse him up? Right? Read on.
Verse 10.
Because remember, he is the only tribe really who's actually here in front of the white man's face. In Trinidad or in the Caribbean or in Jamaica, right? You mightn't see white people as much as brothers here. We basically had to go certain places. People will be in certain places where, you know what I mean, poor people in the Caribbean ain't gonna see them like that.
Right.
You understand what I'm saying? But Judah here, he among them. He right there. He could, you know what I mean? He could snuff the life out of them. Why did the white man buying all them guns or had them gun laws? Is so that what he did to the so-called Englishman, we can't do it to him. You understand? So now we can't go and, you know what I mean, get the same equipment them getting. The same, you know what I mean, the arsenal them getting. You go get an arsenal, white man coming to find out what you're doing with all them joints. Right. Wait, you know what I mean? What you do with all of this. You understand? You go back. I ain't saying you go buy a tank. You put your hand on one of that. You understand? He gonna come and ask you, nigga, what your planning? Right. What your plan is? You understand? Read on.
Verse 10. The scepter shall not depart from Judah.
The what?
The scepter shall not depart from Judah.
The scepter shall not depart from Judah. No, just like, remember the question Abadawan had asked, right?
Right.
Abadawan. Remember the question he had asked with pertaining to if the Lord had the two brothers they were to do, right?
Come on.
Remember, who was the first king of Israel?
A Benjamin, Saul.
Saul. You understand? So can I sit here and say the Lord had Saul go off?
The Lord had what? Repeat, please.
Can I say that the Lord had Saul put a spirit on Saul to want to kill him? Could I say that the Lord put a spirit on Saul to not obey him when he took the city? Yeah, I can't say that. Right? There's a prophecy. However, the Lord see it fit. Judah was what? Read that verse
49 and verse 10. The scepter shall not depart from Judah.
It's a prophecy. The scepter is not going to go. Benjamin had it.
Right.
It's still the Lord will find a way to get it back to Judah. You understand? Right, read on.
Oh, but from between his feet.
What is that saying? What is all of that speaking about? When it said the scepter, it's a scepter.
A king.
A scepter. And it's saying that the scepter shall not depart from Judah. Right? And then it goes on to say what?
Nor a lawgiver from between his feet.
Now, who's that talking about? Come on.
Christ.
Yes. The prophecy. You understand? Because we know back then, who were the lawgivers back then?
Prophets.
Levites. Yeah. They were the priests. But it's saying here what? Now, what? Shall be,
no, a lawgiver from between his feet.
From between his feet. What's between a man's feet?
His loins.
His loins or his rod. And his teeth. So it says a prophecy saying that the lawgiver is not going to what? Depart from Judah. Right? From between what?
No, a lawgiver from between his feet.
I read on.
Until Shiloh come.
Until Shiloh come. I read on.
And unto him shall the gathering of the people be.
Right? Unto him. That's why we tell people do not what? Partake in voting.
Right.
Don't partake in these things because we already have a what?
Okay.
A sir.
Right.
And he's in Israel. Right? And he is supposed he going to do what? God us together.
Right.
Not with ballots, not with with
Jacob,
policies
Right.
or nothing like that. That's not what's gonna bring Israel back together again. You understand? What's gonna bring us back together again is the Bible right here.
Okay.
And following what Christ said to do. You understand?
Right.
Right? Because he came in the flesh to show us how to do what? How to obey the law. How to do it. All right, read on.
Verse 11. Binding his foal onto the vine.
All right, binding his foal onto the vine. What does that mean? Come on. Just now, let me see. Abadawan or Akaya or anybody on the Facebook. What is that? What is that? That verse one more time.
Genesis 49 and 11. Binding his foal onto the vine.
What does that mean?
and the art is cold.
Yeah, come on. That's what I want to hear. What's a foal?
Right.
And it should be in that dictionary looking for it.
Would that be
Regular dictionary.
Foal is a young horse. Oh, that's a foal. A young donkey.
Foal.
Horse. So that is a foal.
Foal is a young horse only.
That is a foal.
Foal on the vine.
This is
All right, the young shepherd.
A young what is this?
This is a young horse or related animal.
Or related animal, right?
Yeah.
Binding his foal onto the what?
Onto the vine.
Onto the vine. Read on.
And his asses coat onto the
choice vine, right? Say it giving you almost like I want to say I ain't gonna say a metaphor. Come on,
a simile.
Like I ain't good with it. That the how to put it, technical part of English, all right? But it's trying to paint a picture for you. He ties foal onto the vine. He ties ass coals, which is a young ass onto the vine. And what happens? Read on.
He washed his garments in he washed his garments in wine and his clothes in the blood of grapes.
So come on, what is this trying to tell you about Judah? Tied onto the vine. He tied ass coals onto the vine. You use them those two animals to do what? To work. No, to work. All right, those two animals are used to work, right? Okay. But in this case, they do what? They tie it up on the vine onto this vine, this next one onto the vine, which means they ain't doing no work. Now the clothes is what? Washed in what?
In he washed his garments in wine.
So now he's washing his garments in what?
Wine.
In wine. All right. So he's trying to give you a picture for you. All right. And what's the other thing?
And his clothes in the blood of grapes.
In the blood of grapes. What is Judah known for?
Wine.
Come on.
I was gonna say like looking fresh and smelling good.
Nah. Come on. Yeah, come on. Abadawan, I'm gonna give you all a minute again. What Judah known for? Come on.
I know that Judah.
No, you ought to be one be a wrong one.
Count.
Be a wrong one. Come on with that one.
What Black Americans know?
What you said?
What Black Americans?
Yeah, well, tell me that everything.
Riches, dressing rich, dressing rich. Oh, I like the pimp.
Rich.
He said
Rich. No, remember, it's saying is washed in wine, and his clothes is soaked with the blood of grapes.
Yes.
What's the blood of grapes?
Grape juice.
Judas loved to drink. Liquor is. Benjamin says,
right.
Judas is liquor. Benjamin, if he likes to drink a certain drink,
right.
Judas is in front of him, and he'll drink everyone and ask you, you have any water? Or just saying, they love to drink. I mean, ain't nothing wrong. Won't be a drunkard.
So it's like this.
Come on.
So with him saying like he washed his garment and it's in the blood of grapes, it's just saying how much.
Yeah. you understand? You understand? Okay. There's a reason why, right? How about that one?
Con.
Oh, I can't.
Con.
Right there, right? How many liquor stores that have in your community?
Every chain.
Liquor store or bar?
Liquor store, same thing. What them call it? Bar.
Liquor stores where you buy liquor, cigarettes, and everything like that.
Yeah, it was different in America.
Yes.
A lot. In any one community.
I think you have more than Judah. Judah have what it says ABC liquor stores all over the place. All over the place. You understand?
Judah.
All over. Yeah. Bars too. They have bars plus they have a liquor store. With every type of liquor you can dream about, it's in there. From all over the place. Okay? When we drink, we basically sitting down to enjoy, you know what I mean, certain things. Judah drinking is just, I'm drink here tonight every night. I'm gonna do this. That's what he. Come on.
Imagine when I was in Greenville and I just started moving around with Barrier. So when you tell me the ABC stores where you sell the liquor, ABC store, my church or ABC
You understand? Like the white man, he knows who he have in cup.
Right.
You understand? He knows, and he knows that about his liquor. I mean, you want to arouse, send taxes up on liquor, make it to the roof. They will cry first before they cry for gas. You understand? They'll be like, hold up now.
Right.
You know what I mean? That one, Mr. You know what I mean? Mr. White. You know what I mean? They have, the first time I came to America, the first time I see a beer, they call it a 40 ounce.
Yeah.
It's on TV, and it's like, why the hell they have this big ball 40 ounce? You know what I mean? When trade out of basically in the Caribbean, a beer is this 16 ounces. That's a beer. And here you have 40 ounce. You have a big can at 211s. You're like, come on.
Still reserve.
You understand? So, read on.
Book of Genesis, chapter 49, and verse 12. His eye shall be red.
You understand? Is I shall be what?
Red with wine.
Because he's the, I mean, he is going at it.
Knocking the butt.
Yeah, son. Not, yeah. I mean, sure, I would say, can't stand up on one leg. You know what I mean? Now one drink, you had to drink something else again. Judah, you can't stand up on 2 legs, you had to go. Come on.
And his teeth white with milk.
You understand? That is picture the painter Judah in the 50s coming up.
Hey, come on, man.
Liquor and white teeth, always smiling. You know what I mean? You always see the teeth. You understand? Read on.
Genesis 49 and verse 13. It goes to Zebulun. Zebulun dwelt at the heaven, at the haven of the sea, and he shall be for an haven of ship.
And who's Zebulun?
Zebulun.
Zebulun is who? Just take a haven of ships. Where would you have a haven of ship passing?
Guatemala to Panama.
So where's the what?
Panama Canal.
Yes, the Panama Canal.
Yeah.
You understand? A haven is a ship passing through there. With all that water had to go all around to get it. You understand? The white man went there and make sure he had that. You understand? Come on.
It's like I said. So this is actually saying, because this is actually the first time I am actually reading this scripture. So let me read it again. Genesis 49 and 13. Zebulun shall dwell in the haven of the sea, and he shall be for an haven of ships.
A haven of ships.
And his body unto Zidon.
Zidon. You understand? Like really and truly, his border is basically America. Basically, they can't shut that off. They went in there and made sure that the trade that part is going to be held for that trade. Ton of ships be passing through there. You know what I mean? A ton of ships. And you know what I mean? 1 or 2. I say it's a haven by the way. And so you go and do research and see the amount of ships that passes through the Panama Canal. It's so much that I think maybe a few years back they had to widen it. And so that'll make it for more boats to pass through. You understand?
Canal one can.
And Zebulun, what does Zebulun? The bottle one in the Hebrew. All right, native Guatemalan to Panama. All right. You fresh officers. You know what I mean? You Hebrew.
Oh, that's a long time.
You fresh.
Yeah, man.
I still, man. You need to talk to me.
Dwell with me.
Dwell.
Yes, dwell with me. With me. All right. Where we at now?
The book of Genesis, chapter 49 and verse 14. I.S.U.K is a strong ass, couching down between 2 burdens.
You understand? What does that mean? I should not tell you who the Issacharites are.
No.
This here explains who the Issacharites are.
The Mexicans, and they're hardworking.
Hardworking. So for that retarded president to come out and say these men are rapists.
Right.
You understand? When they work the hardest are. You know what I mean? You tell me I have to go on some farm and pick some orange for 5 cents a pound, whatever. I'll be watching you cross-eye.
Yep.
I ain't, you know what I mean? I might prefer to go beg.
Right.
And go do that. Isupk is doing that.
Right, come.
And I ain't just telling you he doing it. He is doing it right now.
Mm-hmm.
You understand what I'm saying? The white man himself is not going to do that. You understand? Most hard-working people on the planet Earth.
Right now.
You understand? Right now.
Okay.
And it's very insulting. Barack Obama had to say about these. Donald Trump had to say about these Mexicans, the murderers, the rapists. You understand? Just so that he could build a wall.
Bad hombre.
You understand? Yeah, bad hombres. Making it look like the Mexicans doing mass killing. When who doing the mass killing?
White man.
Yeah, the white man. Name me a mass killing a Mexican did. Name me a Mexican. I mean, give me a Mexican name. What's a Mexican name? A known one.
El Chapo.
Chapo. Yeah. Where is that? Did they shoot in America?
No.
Hell no. You understand? They are not doing no mass shooting. All they're known for is so-called working as illegal immigrants and building your buildings. You understand? Building everything, highway, building, you name it, picking oranges, you name it. All the laborers work, all the hard work, you are going to see a Mexican. Landscaping. Who does landscaping more than a Mexican?
Right.
You telling me you're going to cut an acre with a lawnmower in 12 o'clock hot sun?
Yeah.
Man,
No
come
white
on,
man.
man. You will look for a remote control lawnmower. I mean, on your porch and be like this with your remote control to try and cut that grass faster. Be out there pushing the leaves to the flowers. You understand? You understand? One more time.
The book of Genesis, chapter 49 and verse 14. I.S.U.K is a strong ass, couching down burden.
So it's an ass is getting a picture. A donkey. What donkey is known for?
Carrying.
Yeah, carrying a load.
Come.
Like a horse and a donkey, we're getting load to. Donkey. You understand? A donkey known to carry load. Carry that weight. Read on.
Verse 15. And he saw that rest was good.
I saw that rest was good. What is Mexicans known for?
Sleeping.
Yeah. In midday, taking a rest from work for a while. You know what I mean? Laying down in the hammock with what I call it, a big hat there. Sombrero. And just, you know what I mean, taking a break. They call it what? Fiesta or siesta? No, siesta. I think fiesta is a party or something. Siesta is, you know what I mean, like sleep. Come on.
So like I said, just a quick sidebar, like, and this is so right and powerful in that I worked with Officer Lahab for a little while, right?
Right.
And we start early in the morning, and then when it was like break, we eat something, and then we chill for like an hour and a half, playing dominoes and chilling before we go back to work. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like an hour and a half, probably 2 hours.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Chill, get your energy back up, and then you go finish your work.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? And that's how they work.
They will work. They will work.
You know what I'm saying? Like for real.
Yeah.
You understand? Like Lord know what he was doing. Or Jacob know what he was saying. And the white man, he knew this. You understand?
Kind of concept.
That's why when Trump needs to build his building, who does he go get? Who does his foreman go get?
Mexicans.
Yes. Go get Mexicans. All right? You will read why they go get Mexicans. Read.
Genesis 49 and 15. And he saw that rest was good, and the land that it was pleasant,
He liked to do landscaping. Right? Read on.
and bowed his shoulders to bear, and became a servant unto tribute.
What does that mean? Come on.
Like for free?
No. Tribute ain't free. Come on, Abadawan or Akaya.
Oh, tribute, man.
Yeah. What the Mexicans and them known for?
What?
Yeah, working.
Cheap labor. Cheap labor.
Abadawan?
Cheap labor.
He going in and out.
They are known for cheap labor.
Huh? Talk a little louder.
Cheap labor. Cheap labor.
Huh?
They work cheap. They work for small wages.
Yeah, okay.
Cheap
But I would say money.
for money.
The money. Whatever you paying them, whatever. 5 cents for 100 pound bag, they will do it. You understand? That's why they'll go get Mexicans and then pay them what? No minimum wages. Under the table. You understand? You know what I mean? Like maximum profit you could get off what? Of these contracting jobs. Right? Now with that, right? Next week I'm gonna try and finish the rest. So we stop at 16.
Can't cancel.
All right, we're done. All right, the few minutes while trying to go into a little bit of Valentine's Day. All right. But I want to Akaya or your sister. Do they celebrate Valentine's Day in Jamaica?
Concert.
When I say, I'm not saying you all. I know you all ain't doing that. You all ain't true. I took more people outside of the truth. Valentine's Day.
Like the history of it?
Yeah. All right. Let's see if I get it right here. Right? I'm gonna just give you a basic rundown of it. Right?
One one can.
So Valentine's Day, right? What do they tell us about it? What do we do on that day? Or what do they do on that day?
They say
Lovers express their affection with greed.
Right. So it's the day where lovers express their what?
With greetings and gifts.
Right, their affection. Right? Meaning their love. Right?
So
Come on.
it also says the holiday has origins in Roman festival of Lupercalia.
Yes. Mendez, you right with word low pay. Put your car for a case of beer. Yes. You're right. They'll do that. Nice Mexican.
I laugh because that's wicked.
It is, but you know what I mean, it's a trait they have. Come on.
It says one legend was a priest in the century in Rome. The Emperor Claudius II decided that single men made better soldiers than those with wives and families.
Right. So now basically that's one of your legends. Right? But I want just mute it for a minute. Yeah, it coming back. Right? So all right. Read one more time.
Come. It says one legend contends that Valentine was a priest who served on the 3rd century in Rome.
Right.
When Emperor Claudius II decided that single men made better soldiers than those with wives and families, he outlawed marriage for young men.
Outlaw.
Marriage for young men.
So who are these young men marrying if you outlaw marriage?
Way.
Come on. You understand? Just give it, you know what I mean?
Nutshell.
In a nutshell, basically. Valentine's Day is a homosexual day.
Right.
You understand? It's a day coming from two homosexual lovers. Right? I forget the name. Is I forget it too, but it's two Roman homosexuals. Right? They were fighting in the Italian military. You understand? And the story is one of them got injured, right? To the point, whereas, the lover, because what they wanted to do is this. All right, what's the general at that time name? Or the governor at that time?
Claudius.
Claudius, right? They have a culture where basically the young men, they try to give them that bond. You understand? That kind of bond, that kind of lovers bond. Because now, if you're in the military and you fighting next to your lover, you're gonna fight even what? Harder.
Right.
You understand? That's like if he is with you, right? And there's a fight that's gonna break out. You're gonna put yourself between who? You and her. You're gonna try to defend her. Anybody come and harm her, you're going to war with them. It's the same thing they try to do. They try to build that with these men. That's why he outlawed what? Marriage.
Right.
For these men. Come on.
Is the two lovers you talking about Romulus and Remus?
No, it's some I forget the name, the exact name.
Just said it.
Luke.
Yeah.
And what's the next one name?
It said he was a Roman priest, and it said the two infants that established Rome were Remus.
Yeah, that's going into Rome.
Okay,
Rome.
okay.
Those are two Roman myth. You're going into Roman myth right there.
Okay.
Right? But it basically Valentine's Day just come from these two lovers, right? And with one of them getting hurt, the other went out and found the man who hurt his lover and cut his heart out.
Oh, I've heard this story, bro.
Right? Brought it back to show what? How much he loved this man.
Right, Calico.
You understand? That's the history on Valentine's.
Nice.
That's where it basically came from. You understand? Right? What they did was they tried to tie that day in with the church as they normally do. Like Christianity is pagan worship, basically.
Right.
Where you try to tie in so-called pagan holidays with their religion. And so these churches are going to promote Valentine's Day as a day for us to celebrate. One satanic holiday.
Right.
You understand? You celebrate Valentine's Day with you teach your daughter or your woman to celebrate Valentine's Day, you're gonna make lust-filled months. You understand?
Okay.
That day, what is love according to the Bible? Come on.
Keeping the law, statutes, and commandments.
That's love according to the Bible. You understand? So now you coming to tell me you gave me a holiday to show what? My love? No. You understand? That has nothing to do with love. Valentine's Day has to do with hate. You hate your woman if you're teaching her to celebrate Valentine's Day. Tell her, baby, we ain't gonna celebrate this. You ain't getting no gift this Valentine's Day. And if she leave you, she a whore.
Right.
You know what I mean? Who cares? Come on.
2 John 6. And this is love, that we walk after the commandments.
And we what?
And that we walk after his commandments.
That we walk after his commandments.
That's right.
You understand what I'm saying? That's why in the American military, they promote what? Men having showers together. You know what I mean? They could easily put stores in there, right? They could easily put stores in there and brothers or whoever, people bathe. But nah, they just want you to they promote that whole, you know what I mean, homosexual shit. You understand what I'm saying? Whereas they know that's going to make the men fight what? Harder. They're going to fight harder. You understand? Now my lover is right there. I'm going to do everything I have to do and kill the enemy to protect him. So you understand?
Sick.
Yeah, it's sick. You understand? The Gogis, they had a like they practice that stuff where the master will sleep with who? With the person who is basically training to gain that
connection.
Yes. You know what I mean? For the lack of a connection. Right? What again? Where we at? Yeah, any more on that? No, don't worry about that.
Yeah, those are different stories.
Right? Now, the heart, where does the heart come from? Yeah.
The symbol? Oh, it's like
Uh-huh.
From what I remember from the breakdown was like it's a woman bending over.
It's a what?
A woman bending over.
Right. Pen. Pen. Need a pen, piece of paper.
It's paper,
right? Because we all know the hearts, that heart symbol, right? That the push for Valentine's Day does not.
Right.
If you go look at a real human heart, that does not look like that. That symbol came about in the 18th century, right? Where the whole house is on them, right? That was their symbol to let you know. Sorry. To let you know that what? That this year is the place where you want to come get some booty. The whole house. Because they couldn't put a name on it.
Right.
You understand? Because back then, you know what I mean, the white man look at it as being what? Illegal, basically. But you had that symbol there that lets you know that what? That's the place. And then young boys, men, their father will take them there because they taught to become a man, you will have to have the sex with a woman. So a 16-year-old becoming a man is basically daddy taking him to have sex with a woman. You understand what I'm saying? So now, all right, your heart, right? I hope I could draw it good. All right, let's see. All right, forgive my drawing. Right, there's a symbol of a heart right here, right? You all can see that, right?
Okay.
All right. Now, you know what I mean? Go look up the I believe is the thing on our heart. The history. All right. Yeah. I mean, Captain attacking mine is, I mean, it's gone. No, it ain't gone. It ain't washed. You know what I mean? It's talking the truth. You know what I mean? Let's see if I get it. Let me see if I get it drawing good for you. All right. All right. Basically, that's. I mean, when you put two legs on it, that's what it look like. You understand? Where it comes from. You understand? And now they like that because white people like what? Sex to love.
Right.
You understand? And that's why it's incorporated in what? In Valentine's Day. Because Valentine's Day is about having lustful sex.
Right.
It's all about it. You know what I mean? If you don't buy a box of chocolate for that woman, if John on the slave buys a box, John is going to get the booty that night. You are not, because you didn't buy a box of chocolate or flowers.
Madness.
You understand? That's it. You understand? It's a lust-filled holiday which promotes sex. You understand? Lust-filled sex. You understand? And they liken it to love when that has nothing to do with love. All right? And then the next thing that the add on to it was what? Was the
arrow.
The arrow. All right. I hope I get it correct here. I mean, all right, the arrow. All right. Where does the arrow comes from?
Oh, I know what you mean.
Yeah, it's prostitution. Shabaya, it's prostitution. Where does the arrow comes from? Come on.
That's Cupid, right?
Yeah, Cupid. And he is a what?
A naked flying baby.
Yeah, but
Angel.
No, not an angel.
No, he was a god.
A god.
Yeah, kind of.
You understand?
Goddess of love or something.
Yes. You understand? And there's another name in Cupid is either his Greek name.
Yeah, Cupid is Greek.
Yes, the Roman call him, I think it starts on an H.
Her is that not?
Right?
I think that is the Greek name. I think the Roman mythology is different. Let me see.
Yes. So the Greek call him Cupid, the Roman call him by a different name. Okay? And all of this, as I say, you could go look it up. You could go C. Cupid.
Yeah.
Cupid.
His Greek name is Eros.
Heroes.
Well, it's like Eros. I don't know.
Eros?
Yeah,
right. But his Roman name is what?
It says his Greek counterpart. So
his Greek counterpart, yes, which means, because remember, each time these civilization take over, they just change the name of the gods. That's all. To the language.
They're saying that he's often portrayed as the son of the love goddess Venus.
Right? So everything it has to do with what? With love. You understand? When this has nothing to do with love, Valentine's Day has nothing to do with love. Right? Eros, right? Is it right there? Right? And once you have that, basically you saying you shot with that arrow, pow, is what? you in love. Yes, that's it. You horny, as they would say. You know what I mean? You want it. You know what I mean? And these young men, after they go have sex with these women, they will start. That's where the tattoo comes in, with the arrow. You understand? To show what? I'm a man. I had sex. You understand? He promotes that. And now today, celebrating a day that they don't even understand. Right. Just like Thanksgiving, just like Christmas. We just follow after the white man. You understand? When Valentine's Day is a what? Homosexual holiday. You understand? Now the churches, they're going to promote it. You understand? They're going to promote it as a day. So you could buy mommy and your and your girlfriend postcards or chocolate or whatever. The woman, when it's the 14th. You want to see hoes? Thursday, come Thursday, you will see hoes in the short skirt.
This road, man.
According to for who
that the heart, it symbolizes it could be used as the symbol for a heart, like for love, but it also could be portrayed as a forget the word they use, but which is the butt. You know what I mean? That butt of a woman bending over. All right.
It says Slugger, sir. It says, while the Silphium theory is compelling, so the heart shape be more straightforward. Since the human heart has long emotion and pleasure,
right?
The shape was eventually co-opted as a symbol of romance, culty love,
right?
Courtly love.
That is it. Or I'm maybe next class I'm gonna get the that definition for I mean where it comes from. Son. Not where it comes from, but the explanation.
Right.
Pertaining to the heart. But the heart basically is a symbol that came about in the 18th century. So they use it as to show that this is where your prostitute was. This is where you could come and get some sex, some booty. You understand? As a symbol. Right? All right. And they associated all of that because since it was associated, that symbol was already associated with sex, and the white man linked sex with love. He then linked it with what? Valentine's Day. You understand? To show that Valentine's Day is a day all about love. When we getting caught up in celebrating a homosexual holiday.
Right.
Right? With that but that one, Akaya or sister, you all have any questions?
You have any questions?
No. You all good?
You all good? Any question?
Yeah, man. They say they're good, right?
Which one?
You're good, right?
You're good, right? The word sometimes we just do it sometimes. Yeah.
Lucky sir, as it relates to
Come on.
As it relates to the question of honoring your parents, right? Is there any other scripture? Is there any other scripture other than honor thy mother and thy father? Is there any other scripture that goes along with that as it relates to we have a lot of persons in Israel today who are abandoning their parents because they have the notion that I wasn't treated right when I was young. My parents did not treat me right. But is there any scripture that we can use to justify us not giving up on them in their old age, regardless of how they treat us when we were young?
You good? Let me see if I get it right. Right? The question
than father. Right.
To show that black people
did not
their parents in their old age.
Concerned. Because what I've found is that I've come across persons who would say I had an encounter with a young man who would say that my father did not play his role when I was a youth, and so I had to fend for myself and make it on my own. No, what I'm saying is that I came across a young man who was bitter because his father, did not take care of him when he was young.
Okay, so you're saying he was bitter because his when he was young.
Yes, concern.
Okay. I can't
think of any
other than
mother.
Right now,
for sure, I'm not for that.
Hold on.
That's the prophecy and has been fulfilled.
Okay, much so. Understand what I'm we should not
do that.
We shouldn't treat them that way. Evil to them. Come on. Go ahead and read it.
Everyone that
Okay. No question. I love choose another script.
Yeah.
I'm sure that not parents, you know, I mean, let them in here. All right. Sister, come on.
No bear any that you big girls
All right. I'm a pass the class over. But any more decide what I'm gonna just have announcement. Okay.
Security announcements. We are the I.S.U.P.K out of 1 West 125th Street, Harlem, New York, under Commanding General Yohanna. Rules for new brothers and sisters. When a new brother or sister comes into the school, they are off limits for 6 months. They are to be saluted only. They are here to shed themselves of the world. After 6 months, if a brother or sister has interest in a particular person, he or she must get permission from the head to speak to a brother or sister. There's another 6 months in which a brother or sister will court each other. After this 6-month period, the brother or sister will get permission to marry, from the head to marry, Salakia. Tithes, which is a commandment, you can find it in Numbers 18 and 21 and Malachi 3, 8 to 10, means tenth in the Hebrew, which is pronounced 10% of every penny of any increase the Lord gives you, give to the Treasury Department or teacher. Priest fund, free will offering for priests, not mandatory, whatsoever amount you would like to give. Upcoming holy convocations, Feast of Purim, on the 18th of February to the 19th. Command will be live in the headquarters in New York, broadcasting the Feast of Purim on the 18th. If a brother wants to be a trooper in the school, then he must start wearing all black, which includes black boots, black shirt, pants, headband, and scarf, or scarf. And with that,
I'm gonna let you all out with that, okay? All right, Israel. Shalom.